Hello, my beautiful reader friends. I'm wearing my Purple Mew shirt, and this is my 200 subscriber thank you video. I've been holding on to this news for so long, but it's finally been assembled and stuff, so I can finally share about this. But I got a little free library, and I'm so excited. It's purple, so I will definitely give you a tour of it in a little bit. But I just wanted to briefly mention the books that I will be stocking my library with. I still have some that are on the way, so I might add that to the vlog later on, but let me just show you the ones that I have right now on hand. I also took the Read and Color pledge, which means that I will only be stocking my little free library with diverse titles. So whether it's an author of color or an LGBTQ author, or also the characters are of different backgrounds and minorities. Basically, it just won't be books that are written by white authors about white people. So yeah, but let me just show you all the books. So one of the things I picked up was Hungry Hearts. This is an anthology all about food, and the stories are all interconnected, so you do have to read them in order because they have characters that pop up from like other stories in the story that you'll be reading, and it's a wonderful anthology. Love this. I also have Love Boat Taipei by Abigail Hing Wen. I read this last year and it's wonderful. So I have El Defo by Cece Bell. This we count as neurodiversity because this is a nonfiction like memoir graphic novel that is about the author. The only part that's like sort of fantastical is that they're all rabbits instead of human. But this is about the author when she was little and she started to lose her hearing. So then just like growing up and being deaf and having her like giant hearing aid and kind of just like grappling with that, as well as like growing up and going through middle school and stuff like that. It's really wonderful. And yeah, I love the illustration too. It's pretty great. Then I have Control by Lydia Kong. She is not only an author, but she is also a doctor. And this is the first in a duology of like these, it's sort of like a medical thriller, but I really love this. It's fast paced and awesome. Then I have To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is wonderful. Love this book. And most of you know it because there's a Netflix movie on it. Most of these books I've bought like discounted, and a lot of them are used. I went to Book Off and picked up a lot of them because great deals, and most of these were in good condition. Other ones I just like bought online from websites that sell like really discounted books and stuff. So yeah, I have this is an arc of In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. It has a lot of tabs because my friend DJ gave this to me and he really enjoyed reading this. So yeah, the author is queer, and this is I think male romance. Yeah. So here's another arc, The Beautiful Ones by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. She is Canadian Mexican, and I think she's also queer, but I don't remember exactly. But yeah, this is beautiful. And then I have My Life as an Ice Cream Sandwich by Evie Zaboy. This is her middle grade, and it's about this Black girl who wants to go into space. And yeah. Another Evie Zaboy pick, I have Pride, which is a Pride and Prejudice remix with Black characters. Really awesome. I have Somewhere Only We Know by Maureen Gu. This is about a K-pop star and a tabloid photojournalist who meet, and over the course of one day they fall in love, and just kind of like the aftermath of that. It's really cute. I have Patron Saints of Nothing by Randy Rabai. This book, it has some heavy issues, but it's really, really good. It's about a boy who goes back to the Philippines to investigate the murder of the death of his cousin. It's presumably over like a drug overdose. Well, actually, no, it's apparently his cousin was dealing drugs and the police shot him because there's a lot of corruption over in the Philippines with the drug war and everything. So he goes over there to find out the truth. And yeah, it's a lot of feelings. It's really good though. I have this picture book called Hair Love. It's super cute. She's wearing a cape as well, so highly recommend. I have The Crossover by Kwame Alexander. This has to do with basketball, and it's also written in verse. It's really good. I loved this, and I'm not a big sports fan, but yeah. I have Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan. I read this when I was a kid, really loved it. Yeah, like I read it in middle school actually, but yeah, Pam Munoz Ryan, she is like, I think half Spanish or Mexican descent. I have The Isle of the Lost. This is the prequel book that the Descendants movie is based on, and Melissa de la Cruz is Filipino and she writes a lot of books. I have An Ark of Witches Steeped in Gold. This sounds super epic. It's like Jamaican inspired fantasy, has to do with witches, and yeah, it says their order divides them, their revenge will unite them. Sounds really good. I have a hard copy of it from a book box. I have Pet by Akweke Emezi. This author is non-binary and the main character is trans. It's a trans girl. So yeah, and it's a really short book too. I have another copy of this, so I was happy to find this at Book Off. Actually, I found both copies at Book Off, I think. Yeah, and then I have Crown of Feathers by Nikki Pau Preto. She is Asian and Canadian. So yeah, this book is super chunky. I don't know why this page is bent. That's very annoying. Yeah. So thick book, but good fantasy book. Has to do with Phoenix Riders and stuff. I have this Book of the Month edition of The Sound of Stars by Alicia Dow. This is LGBTQ. I think also one of the characters is Black, the other one is an alien. The author is Black, and it sounds amazing. I have Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History by Vashti Harrison. This is beautiful. It's a picture book, but it's a little bit longer because it has like little biographies of each of these women. And yeah, it's really wonderful. So loved this. I have The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He. This is the regular edition. So the Barnes & Noble edition, it's pink, but this one's just blue, and it has the same end pages except it's blue instead of pink. My friend DJ donated this copy because he has several copies of it, so yeah. I have this anthology, Flying Lessons and Other Stories. This is edited by Ellen O, who is one of the co-founders of We Need Diverse Books. And yeah, this is a middle grade anthology. It's very wonderful. Great stories. Another anthology I have is 1,000 Beginnings and Endings, also edited by Ellen O. This is super awesome, and also, where's my other book? So the other editor is Elsie Chapman, and she's one of the editors of Hungry Hearts. So yeah, this one is a bunch of like Asian myths, retellings, myths, folklore, fairy tales, and they're retold by different Asian authors in the YA community, and it's really awesome. I loved it so much. And the last book that I have here is Batman Nightwalker by Marie Lu. So my other books that are on the way are all different Marie Lu books because I realized that I hadn't ordered all of them, and I wanted to stock my little free library with all of her books. So this is the only one that I can put in for now because I do have another one, but it's like a sequel, and I didn't feel right putting in a sequel without the first book. So yeah, whenever those come, I think I'll put them in this vlog as well, but we'll see. So yeah, so I will take you outside in a little bit, but I hope you enjoyed this portion, finding out what all the books are that I'm putting in my little free library. Yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, JK, I forgot one more thing to tell you about before I go outside. I got some extra little things to kind of embellish or decorate my little free library with. So I have all these bookmarks. These are the Read and Color bookmarks because I bought the starter pack. So I will be putting these in my little free library so people can take them. Also, some of these books have these Read and Color stickers that I put in them. Let's see, which one's not that one? Oh, here's one. So, as you can see. I also did buy the guest book, and I put a pen in here as well. So it's just basically whenever someone comes to my little free library, they can just write down stuff. And yeah, I thought it would be a nice touch. I also have some other things that are outside that I will show you. So yeah, see you in a bit. Hi everyone, so I'm outside now, and this is my little free library. It's very purple and pretty. There's a dog hook here so that people who are walking their dogs can put their leashes here and then just look at the books. And this is what I've stocked it with, which I just talked about. But here's the guest book and bookmarks, and then other books. And one of the picture books is behind because it's too big. But yeah, I also have up here, I have like a motion sensor light so that people who are browsing at nighttime can see. But I needed to get another one to put down here because then everyone can see that. But yeah, it's very cute. And then on the side here, we have, it says benefiting the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network. And that is what the reason why this is purple, because it's for this foundation. So yeah, that's it. So on day 4 of my little free library being up, someone stole the guest book. So luckily I had an extra one, though not the one that I bought from the little free library website, which I like more, but I got this one, and then I also made this thing. Well, I stapled it together, and then I tied this other ribbon to put this to put the pen on here. And yeah, but hasn't been stolen. It's been a few weeks, like 2 weeks I think, but only a few people have written in it. So you just slip this thing off to write in it. I originally put it on because both the front and back cover, no matter how much I flatten it, they just spring up. So I wanted to keep it somewhat flat. Yeah, so this is what I came up with, but it is still a pretty guest book. But yeah, okay. Just wanted to update you about that. If this one gets stolen, I'm not gonna replace it. I'm just gonna give up on the idea. But yeah, people need to come and get the other books so that I can put more books in, because right now it is pretty full. So yeah, so see you in a bit. Okay, so I went to Book Off and I picked up more books to put in my little free library. So I'll just go through them really quickly. I have Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. A lot of people know of this. There's the movie adaptation Love, Simon based on it. We have Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson. This is a nonfiction like memoir novel in verse, and it's about the author Jacqueline Woodson's life when she was younger and stuff. And she is also Black and queer. And then I found this UK edition of Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake. It's a little damaged, so yeah, that's why I can't keep it. But I already have the US edition in hardcover, signed and personalized by her. So I have A Step from Heaven by An Na. Na is actually, well, she used to live here in San Diego. She lives in Vermont now. But she's one of the faculty from VCFA, which is where I went for grad school. And this is really short, but this book packs a punch. It's told in a bunch of vignettes, and it's about a girl who immigrates with her family from Korea when she's a young girl and assimilating to America, and then also while dealing with her father's domestic abuse. So it's really heavy. I have Inez of My Soul by Isabel Allende. I don't know what this is about, but a lot of people know Isabel Allende. So, and then I have This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. Victoria is queer, and this is the new paperback edition of this book, and I love this book. And here we have an arc of An Emotion of Great Delight by Tahera Mafi. This actually comes out today because it's June 1st. Yeah, so super excited to finally get a hard copy of this, and then I'll put this in my little free library. But yeah, this is another contemporary story from her. It's set after 9/11 and just kind of dealing with the post 9/11 Islamophobia and all that. But yeah, super excited. So that's all I have to update you for now. When my other books come in, I will probably do another update. But bye for now. So the Marie Lu books that I ordered finally came in for my little free library, and I'll just show you them. So besides Batman Nightwalker, which was the only one that I had that I put in my little free library, which someone took, so I'm really happy about. I also have Warcross. This is the paperback edition. It's very shiny and it doesn't have any of the rainbow color, which I prefer the hardcover so much better. I also have Wildcard. This is the other book that I had ordered online along with the Batman book. But yeah, didn't want to put this alone because it's the second in a series. And then I have the Young Elites and the Rose Society and the Midnight Star, all in paperback. And I have Kingdom of Back in hardcover. I have Sky Hunter in hardcover. And then I have the Legend quartet now. It was a trilogy, but here I have, this is the like second edition. I did also find this beautiful shiny edition. This is the original first edition that is like quite rare now, but I found it at Book Off. So I'm giving this one to a friend and I'm putting this one in my library. And we have Prodigy, we have Champion, and this one is actually a signed copy, which I was like, oh wow, some lucky person gets to experience that. And Rebel. So those are all the Marie Lu books that I needed to get to put in my little free library. And right now my library is at nearly full capacity, so I can't really put that many more books in. But yeah, hopefully people start taking some books and then I can leave others, like these Marie Lu books, but can't wait until I can finally put them in. But hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you again for 200 subscribers. And yeah, hope you'll come back for more of my videos, and let's chat in the comments down below. Bye!